but what do y'all say we get back to the phones and talk to Nika in New York?
Sounds great.
Yeah, Nika, what's on your mind this early holiday season?
Hi, Richard. Hi, Jamie. Hey, Christy. Great show. I wanted to talk about skipping Christmas this year. There's a lot of trauma for me and my husband. Childhood trauma from Christmas. Christmas is always extremely difficult for us. You know, it's kind of like a forced gathering with people who we didn't like, and then anything out of line got strongly admonished. Let's just say that. And so because of familial issues and maybe the upcoming January's upcoming swear-in, we're kind of just skipping it.
Sure. Yeah. And I think that it's great to feel like you have that right, you know, to not feel pressured or obligated. The day gets to be as important or unimportant as you want it to be. So thank you for embracing that.
Yeah.
And one of the things, it's not exactly analogous, but one of the things that I've heard for people where having an excuse to do a big holiday without it being attached to that holiday. I have friends who are, they have a lot of issues with Valentine's Day specifically, but they also want to have a romantic day to themselves. So what they do is they just choose a random date in the year, mark it on the calendar, and just give it a different name, and that's their special day. So if you don't want to do Christmas, make your own up. They called theirs Saint Skeletor's Day. It was brilliant. And they went out and they did all the romantic stuff, but it was specifically for them. You're under no obligation to celebrate today, but I would always encourage you to mark a special day because it's fun. Just because it's fun, you know.
Yeah, holidays, traditions, these are all beautiful things. The ritual of it, the repetitiveness of it, but you get to make your own. They don't have to be the ones that are handed down by, you know, the Coca-Cola International or by, you know, any religious set or anybody else. Yeah, well, Nick, is there anything else that you want to tell us about what y'all are looking forward to or how you are sort of managing some of these big emotions? I know that Christmas can be pretty triggering for a lot of folks.
Yeah, we're trying to substitute things like Friendsgiving, and we'll probably try to lean more into maybe New Year's because it's less family oriented. And I don't know. I just thought that people should know that it's okay to skip it this year and maybe next year. You got to do what really makes you happy, because if Christmas is painful, maybe don't do it.
Absolutely. And as I said earlier on in the show, you know, we're all for, you know, me and my little family are all for, God, that sounded so redneck, didn't it? me and my family, me and my little family and our pickup truck, we do start our own traditions, and that's perfectly fine to do. You know, nobody's bound by societal traditions or religious traditions or family traditions if they don't want to. You and your own family, you can move forward with your own traditions or none whatsoever. You don't have to. There's no law obligating you to practice or celebrate anything you don't want to do. But I'm fully with Jamie. Look, having a day to yourself, having a day where you can kind of do what you want, set aside, do what you want, start your own traditions, and just have fun. And Skeletor Day sounds like a fantastic day to me. I'd love to join in on that. But yeah, you know, do you and do what you want to do. And I have before we kind of let you go, Nika, I have a really important question for me. Growing up, having never visited New York, is it really snowy like on Sesame Street at Christmas and cold, and do the rivers freeze over and turn into ice rinks? These are burning questions I need to know the answers to.
It definitely snows. For sure, it snows, especially later in the season. And we do have the ice rink in Manhattan. Christmas can be really pretty in the city, but it can also be very, very expensive. So if you pay
childhood fulfilled, childhood restored. Thank you very much.
It's not all Bedford Falls, but we do get some stuff. Yeah.
When I was a kid, we would watch Peter Pan, and at the end, it was a Christmas miracle because it was snowing. And I never realized because in London and in the UK, it doesn't really snow. And I was always thought as a kid, yeah, whatever, it snows every year. Big deal.
Yeah. Yeah, white Christmases are not that common from where we're from. Maybe up north a bit, but yeah. Yeah. But yes, I hear there's cars big as bars and there's rivers of gold. And
the streets are paved with cheese. Nika, thank you so much for giving us a call and for joining in. Whatever your holiday looks like, I hope that you find some peace and some joy to it, and a little bit of community as well.
Thank you. You too, guys. We're going to be spending a lot of time in the Discord, I think. So that's our community.
I'll probably be there too.
Have a great evening.
Yeah.